Hey guys, it's Talart here, and welcome to the first episode of my Webtoon creation series. Woohoo, yeah! So I know you guys are really wondering, like, Talart, how are you doing a Webtoon creation series when you already started your Webtoon? Like, what's happening right now? Well, I'm going to explain everything in this video as like an intro video and a character designing video. And yeah, let's just get started. So basically, if you guys don't know already, I do have a Webtoon already, but it's like, 3 chapters or something, and it's not even a full chapter. But basically, I kind of don't update it, and I always complain about it. Like, I don't like my art style in it. I don't like basically the story. So I realized that I needed like a huge change, and I didn't want to drop the story, but I need to, because I just couldn't keep it consistent. I couldn't keep the character design consistent. I couldn't keep the story consistent. So I was like, okay, well, what am I gonna do? I didn't want to start over because I spent hours and hours and hours, like not even hours, like days and months working on it. But I had to do it. I had to do it to them. And I would consistently on my YouTube channel get comments saying like, oh, Talart, can you do a video on how to create a character design? Can you do a video on how to create this and do that? And I realized that, I don't have to film a video about how to do something or after I've already done it. So this series is about us working together to create my Webtoon. So I'm basically going to film my whole entire process with you guys. So hopefully we'll both learn some things as we go throughout this, and each video would be an update on my process, on if I learned something new that would help you guys finish your Webtoon faster if you're wanting to create one, and basically just learn from my mistakes. So today's video is me creating the character design because the story isn't fully written out. My brother actually wrote the synopsis or like the plot of the story for me, and I'm going to develop it and basically write the script and all of that. So I was like, okay, let me create the character designs first, because I realized in my first Webtoon that I drew, my biggest mistake was not creating the world and the characters first and writing the story first, which it doesn't work because you need to know your characters and love your characters and make the reader love your characters too. So I was like, oh my god. So I needed to just drop the story, because when I first started writing this, I didn't have any character designs in mind. I didn't even know what my characters' personalities were or anything. So in this one, I'm creating their personalities, and I want it to kind of show in their character designs too. So my first sketch is basically me getting like an idea of what my style, like what kind of style I want. And then everything else after that is me changing the hairstyle and seeing what hairstyle I want to use. And because this isn't the official character design sheet, it can still be changed basically. And I don't have to worry about, oh, I don't like this hair, like 3 days later, I could still change it. And I want my character to be fun to draw basically, because if they're not fun to draw, then drawing my Webtoon is going to be a huge hassle. And I'm going to like quit basically. So I put these little squares next to their heads because it's like a checkbox, like which hair do I pick, and I chose that one. But yeah, and then I'm gonna draw his outfit and all of that stuff, and then I'm gonna do the female character. And I realized when I was drawing the female character, I'm not very good at keeping female characters consistent, because I'm still trying to find what I like to draw in girls basically, and I keep changing how I draw their eyes and their hair. So I was like, oh my god, this is gonna be a struggle. So I need to create my characters now and consistently draw them and change them and kind of mold them into the characters that I want for my Webtoon, and then create the character sheet. So after this video, I will be drawing the official character sheet on like digital with all the color, like the color palettes and all of that stuff. And then I will be showing you guys how I will be writing the script. So yeah, and creating their personalities basically. I'm not going to give too much away about the story of this one in this video, but in the next video I will, because it will make more sense with their character design. But yeah, so I'm just gonna kind of talk about my whole character designing process right now, and If I'm going to continue my old webtoon, I'm probably not going to, but I might go back just for like practice or for fun, or I don't know. But anyway, so this one is kind of becoming more of a project that I really want to work on, because I want to make my style more consistent and also have really fun and cool characters basically to draw. Because sometimes you see on like Instagram, you're like, oh my god, that character is so cute, I want to draw that character. And I'm like, I want my character to make people want to draw them too. So I want to have fun drawing my characters so that other people can have fun drawing them too. But I realized, oh my gosh guys, huge tip alert, if you're drawing a webtoon, don't add too much detail in their clothes, I guess, because it's going to take you forever to draw them. And unless you want to take forever, don't add too much detail. Because as I was creating his outfit for this character, I realized that if I add all this detail, I'm going to be so sad, because every panel that shows his full body or whatever, I have to draw every single detail, or I have to draw like, you know, not every single detail, but the general details. And I'm like, oh my god, screams. So his character design for his outfit too might get tweaked a little, but this is mostly like the base of what I want him to be wearing. Yeah. And actually I might change his hair now that I'm like watching this whole process too. I'm not even sure, but we'll find out. But anyway, I forgot where I was kind of going with this, but in terms of, you know, creating the character design, when you're doing it on paper, it's really easy to see what you want. If you do it on digital, it's easy to manipulate the design, because you can, you know, like cut it out and move it around and stuff. But I didn't want to do that, because I wanted to feel how I'm drawing them, and it's easier to draw everything on one page faster and practice everything and just see what I really want to do for me on paper, because, you know, paper is like my main, and digital is my side. So yeah, so basically what I'm going to do is draw them out today, and then the next day I'm going to try drawing them again in their full outfits, doing different things, and see if there's anything I really want to change. And that's not going to be filmed, because it's literally like a sketch with me video, and I don't really want to upload like 2 of the same kind of video again. Unless you guys want to see that, maybe let me know in the comments. Maybe I'll just do like a sketch with me video version where I'm practicing drawing my characters or something. I don't know. But anyway, the funny thing is, like, my brother told me what kind of design he wanted for the characters, but I was like, I don't really want to do that, because the 2 characters would look way too similar and it would just be kind of weird. I don't want the characters to look similar, because it's not fun to draw, first of all, and it's not fun for the reader. You want their personalities to show in their look too, so yeah. And if they look the same, then their personalities will feel the same basically, even if they're different. Okay. Yeah, and so here's like some things I noticed. I wanted to change some things, like for example, I was like, should I let like a little long strand of hair in the back, or should it be his mask being tied? And at the end, I think I chose not to go with that little ponytail thing that he has. I don't even know why I drew it. I just wanted something flying in the wind. Like, what am I doing? But yeah, I didn't want to take this character designing too seriously. I just wanted to have fun with it and just add whatever I wanted. So I read in a book that when you're first starting out your character design, you can either add too much and then slowly take away, or you can add too little and slowly add to it. So basically my method for this was add too much and then take away from the outfit, or take away from the design. So I started adding like random details, just a million things on top of each other, all one after the other, so that later I could just be like, I don't want him wearing that, throws. Oh, I don't want that, throws. And it's a really good method. It actually really works. At first I was like, what are they doing? Like, this doesn't make sense. Why would you add so much detail but then take it all off at the end? And it just gives you an idea of different things on your character and see what suits your character basically, which is really cool. I didn't really understand it at first, and it took me a couple of times until I was like, oh, that's why they added so much, or that's why they literally added nothing on this character, because then you can slowly add on top or slowly take away. I hope that makes sense. It's called like the, I don't know, like addition, multiplication, I don't know, some kind of method. Maybe I'll show you guys the I'll show you guys the book that I got it from. It's a book about character designing. At first I was like, this book is not helpful at all. What is this book? Blocked. But no, it's actually really helpful if you kind of take the ideas but not the drawings, I guess, if that makes sense. But anyway, now I'm gonna speed this up a little bit because it's basically me just drawing the things all over again. I think the main thing with character design is to draw your character over and over and over, because you need to see what you want to change before you draw them officially in your webtoon. So I drew him more detailed this time on this page, and then I was like, oh, do I really want that hair? Like, I don't know. So I drew hair like another like 3 or 4 times because I wasn't sure, and I ended up choosing the hair again that I wanted, but I don't know. Anyway, now I'm drawing the girl, but I'm drawing her like basically in like 3 seconds because I know I'm gonna change her. I literally change the girl character like every day, so don't mind guys, don't even mind that because it's gonna change anyway. But I wanted at least to have her outfit down, so like on the last page I draw her dress, and I was like, oh gosh, why am I so bad at that? So yeah, so now you guys know the struggle. I'm probably going to like be changing her outfit like 3 or 4 times before the official character sheet. Woohoo. But yeah, anyway, thanks you guys. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Also, happy holidays. Bye bye.